Yes.
Hi, I wanted to know how winning an Emmy compares to winning an Oscar.
Well, I was extremely nervous, and I must say it is something that is something I've really never dreamed of. It's a different medium in a way. Although we approach Boardwalk Empire as a film, very long film, but a film, and it's just as exciting. It's quite extraordinary.
Hi. Okay, Mr. Scorsese.
Yes.
Congratulations. So you say that you're addressing Boardwalk Empire as if it's a film, a very long film. So how do you reconcile that with a multi-series program, or multi-season program rather?
Well, I think that's the excitement of doing it. I've always dreamed of getting involved with a project where characters could develop over a period of time, almost like the way Victorian novels were written. They were serialized, and Dickens wrote that way, and many did. And so, this is something where you could really develop character, plot, storyline, bring in the history that you need, that you want, and get actually more done and said over a longer period of time. It gives you more license, and it gives you much more freedom, really.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, your show, and there have been a bunch of other first season shows recognized tonight. Do you see, is there a new era kind of unfolding here? Do you see many more seasons of this show, for example? And I'm just kind of curious to get your thoughts on that.
Well, I hope so. I think I personally feel that this is the opportunity. Really, this is a time we had always hoped in the '60s, when films started to be made for television, that long-form films were going to be created for the medium, and it didn't really work out that way. I think you really have an opportunity here now, and I could see it, maybe even more so than what's possible in independent cinema. You see, you have the opportunity here now. It depends on the vision of the company, a company like HBO, the vision of the filmmakers and the writers and producers they put together, but you could do something really extraordinary, I think, and this is the time.
Martin, are you coming back to Boardwalk? Are you going to direct any more episodes?
I'm really trying, yes, but I have to finish. We're mixing now a film called Hugo, based on the book Convention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. And that's my first film that's for the entire family.
Mr. Scorsese, back here.
In 3D.
Back here.
Real 3D, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I absolutely love this show. But I gotta ask you another question. When you did The Departed, did you think they would ever catch Whitey Bulger?
No. Absolutely not. I really didn't. Who knew? It's in California. Surprising. Okay. Yeah.
Were there any lessons from directing for television that you've been able to bring into your feature film directing?
Yes, but I must say, yeah, because we moved faster. Stu Dryberg on camera and Chris Surgeon, my AD, really helped me through, pushed me through. But I must say that if I had the clarity, I don't know, because I'm not part of that world, I can't do it. But the older films that came out of Hollywood that were considered B films, a lot of great directors were doing television shows and B films in a way, but this reminds me of you need the mindset of that, so you can move faster and not be encumbered by too much, but that gives you freedom. So that gives you a lot of creative freedom too.
We have time for one more question.
Congratulations. We always wonder, why are we so fascinated with the powerful bad guys, with the guys who break all the rules, and we should be hating them, but we want to watch more. Have you figured that out, having done plenty of bad guys?
I think we have it. I mean, it goes back to a fascination I think that particularly America has with that story, and the idea of the rise, but also the fall. You want to see the fall, and that goes back to the very first gangster film that D.W. Griffith made, back around 1910, The Musketeers of Pig Alley, and or any of those old gangster films, Public Enemy, or with Jimmy Cagney, or Scarface with Paul Muni and George Rapp. You're fascinated by the rise because there's kind of a vicarious thrill about that, but you want to see them pay for it. You want to see them. You want to see how it can all come apart. And in some cases, some get away, some keep it together. But in the case of, for example, the Whitey Bulger thing, I never thought he'd be caught. I never thought that.
So Steve Buscemi knows sooner or later it all has to fall apart?
What I love about Steve's character, and Steve, he's trying to hold it all together from the very first episode. He knows it could go, But thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just a little sweet shoulder.